cornea. You can see the cornea right here.
Where is it?
The whitish.
The white thing.
Oh, okay.
So it's really right here. This is all cornea, but here we can see it through the inside of the eye looking out. From the cornea up to the iris. So I'm going to take my forceps and slide it under the iris. So that area, that's anterior chamber. Okay, it's a really small space, partly because the eyes all collapse because of fixation. But there's a space there. The lens is going to be attached by suspensory ligaments and held in the eye about like that. And the space from the iris up to the lens, that's going to be called the posterior chamber. They're continuous with one another, and the fluid that circulates between the two is called the aqueous humor. It's really watery in nature. It's not viscous like the vitreous body that's in the vitreous chamber. It's really, really liquidy. If you've ever heard of glaucoma, or you have that puff test when you go to the eye doctor and they blow the air to measure the pressure in your eye, that's one of the indicators. Increased pressure in the eye would be an indicator of glaucoma, and the way that results is due to an excess buildup of aqueous humor in the anterior and posterior chambers. Either the body makes too much aqueous humor, or the body doesn't reabsorb enough or at a fast enough rate, and that starts to build up pressure in the eye.
Cloudy eye?
No,
that's
it's not
different.
cloudy. Yeah. Cloudy eye can be lots of different things. It could be cataract on the cornea or other things. But anyway, the glaucoma, that's going to be in that region, and that increased pressure will just eventually, starve cells of oxygen, so the blood won't flow very well, and eventually cells start to die off, and that's why it's the leading cause of blindness. Iris is this black ring. On your diagram, it also talks about the ora serrata. The ora serrata is different than the iris, but you can't see where one starts and the other ends in these specimens, so don't worry about that. Iris is fine for all these things in the front. As long as it's the black stuff, iris is okay. On the back side here, and I'm going to show you another specimen that shows you a little bit better. So the retina would be laying right on top of here, but it's fallen off because of how it's cut. That's okay. But what's left, okay, it's dark. That's from melanin. Okay, so the inside, the whole vitreous body is going to be really dark because of melanin by melanocytes, and that helps to reduce light from bouncing around and reflecting around inside the eye. So it helps improve visual acuity, sharpness, vision. The other stuff I'll have to show you on